got 4 more minutes coming their way.
Right before the game, that coach told me, that told me.
What was your reaction?
I was happy. I've been kind of pushing them to give more minutes, so I was obviously happy, and that's great.
Were you, su- oh, go ahead, sorry. Were you surprised at all, given that they had said before it's going to be through the holidays before anything would happen as far as adjustment?
No, I mean everything has been going great, and the last city scan were really good, and it keeps on getting better. So it's just everything is looking great.
When did your body start to? Was there a point that you can remember where it started to feel like it could take on more of a workload?
I mean, my body has been feeling great. There was, I think, the Utah game, I was a little bit slow. I was tired, but other than that, every game I played in, my body felt great. And going to practices, shoot arounds, I feel great. I think.
How was having Nerlens back today?
Oh, it's good. He went through a couple drills today. It's good. Still got to get up to speed. I was playing against him a little one-on-one this week. So he's there. He's going to be. I'm glad he's back, and we're glad to have him back.
Yeah, you've been here for 2 years waiting and watching. How much did waiting and watching help you understand what would be asked of you when you began to play? And now that Brett has said, Simmons is going to be our point guard when he comes back, do you think that watching will help him as well?
Oh, definitely. You watch a lot of film. You learn a lot about the NBA. Obviously, I don't see that as an advantage because you don't get to play for 2 years or Ben. I don't know how long it's gonna be out. But for me, you don't get to play for 2 years, so you don't got that experience. So at the end of the day, if you're willing to learn through watching film and like watching tapes and whatever, you're gonna learn. But it's hard. You just gotta stay focused, stay patient, and trust the process.
With that announcement, I mean, you're talking about Brett going from one day he might play point guard to we're definitely going to have play point guard when he steps on the floor this time. You've got 28 minutes now. You and John might be playing together next game and going forward. Nerlens Noel is playing. It seems like the process to.
Yeah, I mean, we still got a long way to go. I still got to get off these minute restrictions, and I still got to get clear on Nerlens. Is coming back. We got Ben coming back too. So everything is looking up, and everything is like getting better. So, like I said, you just got to trust it.
What do you think will make Ben a good point guard for this team?
Just being a big body during training camp. I was amazed how he was getting rebounds and just pushing the ball, kind of like aggressively, like kind of like Westbrook. Just you could see, you could feel his presence on the floor and just finding guys. I think he has a chance to play the point guard, and I'm sure he can do that. So now it's on him to like be willing to learn that, especially defensively, get into screens and at a high rate if he really wants to play point guard full time.
You're going to be playing tomorrow night against the Magic, and I know you've come a little ways since the first time you faced them. Will that be motivation at all, remembering that you had an 18-point lead on them and they were able to come back, and you've got them again, and you've obviously played more NBA games since then?
Yeah, man. Last time I thought we should have won. We blew that lead. Tomorrow we're gonna try to do the same thing, but it's gonna be good. I'm gonna go back and watch the last time I played against them, and obviously I got more experience, so it'd be good going against them again. And then they got a lot of bigs, so I love playing against guys that are good, so that's just gonna make me better too.
Brett talked about the fact that when you guys talk about the games you're going to play and how much you're going to play, that you have an impact, you have words with that, and you talk to people. Who are those conversations with, and how much of an impact do you think you have in discussing how good you feel and whether or not you want to play? You said you've been pushing to play more minutes this whole time.
I mean, they gotta respect me. They gotta respect my opinion, and I gotta respect their opinion. So it's all about working together. They ask me what I think, and they tell me what they think. So and we work together, and so far it has been going great.
Just along those lines, you like the Orlando matchup for you better than the Boston one, or because you wanted to go up against Gasol in one of those last back-to-backs?
Obviously I want to play both, but I think we we just, I mean, it don't matter, but we got Orlando, we got, I haven't played since Sunday, so that's a long time, and I don't want to wait any more days. I just want to play, so I think Orlando's the first game, so if Boston was the first game, I probably was going to play Boston.
Do you routinely tell them which game you want to play in when there's a back-to-back? Do you say, hey, I'd really love to play in this game?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like, if I see like a good big man like Gasol want to play against him, he had a good game against me, so go back and learn from it. And he's a good guy to talking to me on the court, telling me what to do. So just that kind of relationship, that's all I want. Like play against someone who's bust my ass and like go back at him and like learn and watch tape and just learn from them.
How tough has it been game to game, almost not knowing, what you're going to be doing? How difficult has that been for you?
Man, it hasn't been. I just trust the process and keep it going.
Something that Nerlens said, he called you one of his best friends. Can you kind of tell us about the relationship that you two have developed over the last, I guess, parts of 3 years?
Yeah, when I first got the Philly, he was the one taking care of me, was showing me all around, and we always do stuff together. So we've had that relationship for a long time, and we've talked about playing with each other. So we've been pretty close the past 2 or 3 years. So I'm happy that he's back on the court, and finally again I'm gonna get a chance to play with him. So we're gonna see what that look like.
Brett was talking about how the other day Ben was sitting on a stool feeding you guys when you were playing one-on-one. I mean, even if Ben is sitting on a stool, do his skills stand out with
Yeah, I mean, it's good. One of the main things, I talked to Ben about that too, it's kind of hard to like feel included when you're not on the floor, when you're not traveling with the team. I went through the same thing. So just having him be there and like that type of presence, just passing the ball even though he couldn't do nothing else, was good. If it makes him feel like he's important to us. We like to have him around us, and he's good for all of us.